Hey everybody, I'm Paulie G. Welcome back to the Paulie G Show, coming to you live from Hyatt Mount, Georgia. I hope you're doing well. It's been a long time since I made any videos. I'm sorry about that. I've been very, very busy between traveling and the holidays and recording and working and all those things that we're all doing. But I did want to make a quick video today to share with you a little bit of excitement that I have, which is the unboxing, which is already unboxed as you can see, and opening of this Gibson guitar that literally just arrived about 5 minutes ago to my house. So a little bit of background you probably saw from the title. This is an ES-335 and it is from the Gibson Demo Shop. So for those of you that are not familiar with that, I'll talk a little bit about what that is. So on Reverb.com, Gibson has a shop called the Gibson Demo Shop. And what is that? Well, it's basically a place where Gibson, you can buy direct from Gibson guitars that have, for one reason or another, not quite met their aesthetic standards. They might have found one little tiny flaw or a couple of scratches or something in the finish where they weren't quite comfortable selling it as a normal, guitar. So what they do is they set them aside and they mark them as a demo on the back of the headstock, along with a serial number. That's an important point. In generations past at Gibson, what they would do is they would sell what they called seconds, and they would take a guitar that fell into this category, and they would, instead of applying a serial number to the back of the headstock, they would stamp the word second, S-E-C-O-N-D. What they're doing here is they've come up with this new, I guess maybe less egregious title called Demo. It still, I guess, has a little bit of maybe a negative connotation to it, but it still gets a serial number, and it still meets every other, criteria from their quality standards in terms of the, the overall quality of the guitar. I've already had a couple of these, and I've seen a lot of them, so I was pretty comfortable with buying this. Actually, this is the second Demo 335 that I bought from them. The first one was a vintage burst 50s version that I got a few months ago, and I love the guitar. I love the sound of it, but it had that 50s neck, which for my very, very small hands was just too fat to play. I just couldn't play it. So I wanted a 60s neck. So what I have here is a 60s version, which is in cherry red, or should be when we open the case here. I've wanted a 335 for a very long time. I have a number of cheaper, or I don't want to use the word cheap, but less quality versions of semi-hollow guitars. I've actually got an Epiphone ES-339, which I love. It's a great, great guitar. But everyone, I think, if you play guitar at all, and I'm not a great player, but I love having them. I love collecting them. At some point, you really want to own a 335, and I'm hoping that this is the one that's going to, really please me, and I'll be excited to have, for a long time. So I ordered it from the Demo Shop, and I'm excited to open it. And that's the main background for what's been happening. I've got a bunch of other guitars that I want to share with you. I have some fantastic Gibson acoustics that I've been lucky enough to get recently, some vintage and a couple of newer ones that I'm just crazy about. So I do hope to make some more videos very, very soon. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. That would be awesome. And if you have any suggestions on content you'd love to see, that would be great. I'm not going to do a playing demo of this guitar. I really just wanted to share with you my excitement for opening the case for the first time and seeing what this thing looks like, because I just have a really great feeling that it's going to be very special. And I'm not endorsed by Gibson in any way, but I think the people at the Demo Shop are really, really great to deal with. The communication process is excellent, and check them out, because if you're okay with having a guitar that has that demo label on the back, it really does save you a lot of money. And especially right now, with this being, March of 2022, new guitars are pretty hard to come by in the stores. I visit a lot of shops, and there's not a lot of inventory out there. So, my mom used to say, try before you buy, but, these days it seems like you have to buy it to try it. And if you don't like it, okay, you can either sell it or send it back. So, so that's kind of the way things go these days, But, I'm glad to know that everybody's, we're all getting through the pandemic and getting back to some normalcy. There's gigs, I've got gigs coming, and I've been playing out, and it feels great to kind of get back to a normal life. So with that, I'll stop rambling, and I'm going to go ahead and open this case, and let's see what we get. Latches. There's always a latch that I miss here. Okay, here we go. All right. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so I know this isn't on camera. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the guitar, and I will set the case aside. I'm pretty sure there's a certificate of authenticity in there and all that case candy. I won't go through all the case candy with you, but this is the 335 along with various documents, their warranty card, and so there's a certificate. Wow. Gee, last time they put it in a nice little folding booklet, but I guess I didn't get quite so lucky this time. So, but anyway, my first impression is, wow, the color is gorgeous on it. I don't know how well you can see. It has some beautiful figuring on the top. The top is just stunning. Really, really is. The pickups on this are the T-type, which I really wanted. That's the new version that they're building. So this is a Nashville-built guitar. They built these in Memphis for a very, very long time. I actually visited and toured the Memphis factory a couple of times, but now these are all being done in Nashville. And I have to say, the quality of Gibson in the electric guitars in the last couple of years has really made a tremendous comeback, in my opinion. They really had some scratchy years from the mid-2000s up to about 2018, 2019. Those were not great years for the electric Gibsons. The acoustics, on the other hand, all of the ones that came, anything out of the Bozeman, Montana factory, as far as I'm concerned, they never really had a bad year. I think everything that they did at the Bozeman factory and what they're doing today is outstanding quality. But the electrics, they had a bad run there, and they had some kooky ideas about things. But I think they're making a tremendous comeback. I have a Les Paul from last year that I'll hopefully make a video of, and the quality is just supreme. So, and this is really looking, wow, this is really looking pretty. And the back as well has some beautiful wood grains to it. The all-important neck, the neck, oh, it's so much smaller. That's great. Oh, it's so much better than the 50s neck that I had. Yeah, this is going to work for me just fine. Yeah, this is great. Wow. Woohoo! All right, well, hopefully this is my 335 for, the rest of the duration of the campaign, so to speak. So I appreciate you tuning in. Great to see you all. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. I hope you're safe and healthy. And I will definitely be making some more videos very soon and show you a little bit more of the collection and talk a little bit more about, some of the guitars that I have. So thanks again, and take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.